Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I will be explaining about how to select universities for USA grad studies. Like we all know, the fall 2023 application session is fast approaching. So, and I think it is very important that if you are looking forward to resume in the United States in spring 2023 or fall 2023, so I think it is very important that we start to prepare ahead. And of course, people looking forward to apply for spring 2023 applications have already started. But if you are looking forward to fall 2023 resumption next year, so I think it is very important that you start to prepare towards the opening of application from August till like next year, well, June or July. So I think it is very important that we start to prepare. A lot of people have used different metrics to select their graduate school, but I think these lists actually capture most of what you might have seen, probably people that have gotten a lot of fully funded offers. So, example of metrics that can be used research interest. So research interest any day, anytime is going to top this list. Why? Because your research is why you are actually going to this grad school. Everything about grad school is as a result of research. So unless you are going to study masters by coursework or probably masters by project, but I think if you are looking forward to fully funded offers, we all know that most PhD admission actually comes with funding. Most PhD admission actually comes with funding. If you check the institution website, you are going to see this information. So, and I think as the prospective grad student, it is very important to know a little or a bit about what you are intending to do in the grad school so that you don't get to grad school and you feel confused that what am I going to do? Or should I do this or that? So I think it is very important that you know this. And also, knowing your research interests will give you the opportunity to select the right professor to contact. So, because by having a research interest, you'll be able to write numerous emails to professors. So, I think this is very important because if you ask me what type of metric should I use, I would say you should use research interest. And of course, there are also other metrics that are very important, especially in terms of funding availability. I've actually read a thought about people saying go to where the fund is. And I think that statement is very correct because when you're in grad school and you are doing your preferred research, if the research has no funding, you will not be able to progress. You will not be able to progress because paying your tuition fee and also your stipend, your living expenses will be very difficult. And I think most especially you have to go to area of research that you think this research line or interest are always being funded. Also, ranking, yeah. So ranking is not really like a very important choice because PhD is about your research or your master's is also about your research or your work. So I think ranking is not that important. But if you're like, oh, okay, probably people looking towards after completing their PhD, they really want to go into the academic field, or probably you are aiming to become an assistant professor after your PhD, you're going to go for postdoctoral position. So I think ranking might be fine because people that come from the tier one and tier school institution are mostly preferred in code. So I think you should consider ranking if you are aiming towards aiming towards the academic field. As well, location is very important because if, take for instance, if you are interested in CS opportunity, computer science, I think you should go to area where you have this ecosystem of technology. So I think location is very important as well. Take for instance, if you are a student that do not really like the cold weather, probably so it is very important that you avoid cold regions like Michigan and other states. I think this is very important for you to set. I think I've read on the internet when a student from Nigeria got to Michigan, the guy already was like, I regret coming here because it was so cold, so cold. So I think if you are not really like interested in like these extreme weather condition, I think make sure you avoid schools in the colder region. Also, acceptance rates. This is very important. That are people that fall in love with ranking of an institution. Yeah, I really want to tell you, you should pay attention to the acceptance rate, because there are some schools that have acceptance rate at like less than 10%. So I think you really have to pay attention to that. And of course, if you have a competitive profile, there's no problem trying to like apply to schools that you really wish to go to. Also, fee waivers. Yeah, this is really important because applying to a lot of schools really require you to spend a lot in terms of application fees. And we all know that there are some schools that offer fee waivers. So I think you should make sure that you look into this school because it gives you the opportunity to apply to a lot of things. I have seen online where people have posted that they applied to like 22 schools with fee waivers, like without paying for anything. So and they actually got funded. So I think make sure you pay attention to fee waivers, especially if you have a low budget or you're coming from a low income background. So I think it's very important that you pay attention to fee waiver and also make sure you check online for universities. They always have these these question and answer session in which they offer to prospective applicants. I think it's very important that you should attend this session and they are going to give you a waiver code for it. In addition, weather I already mentioned this, weather, yeah, I think weather and location they are looked. And also advertisement, I think advertisement is also nice in the sense that when you go to LinkedIn, if you have more, if you do not have the LinkedIn account, I will implore you to open one because every day, once I open my LinkedIn, I'll just see a lot of opportunities coming from professors in which they have been posted. And also make sure you're following me on LinkedIn at the moment I think your search. So you are going to see me. So make sure you follow me because every day I we share information about offers in all fields. So make sure, okay, you can also select school based on advertisement, private advertisement from professors that, okay, they're looking for a graduate student, and you see that the research actually aligns with what you think you can do. So I think it's very important that you take that to a lot. So I think these are the metrics that I feel you should consider when trying to pick schools in the United States. If you know you have other metrics that we can select, that we can use in selecting our schools, make sure you drop them down in the comment section. So yeah, okay. Take for instance, if you are interested in searching for schools by research interest, again, searching for schools by research interest gives you the opportunity to be able to contact professors and especially in the desired field. So take for instance, I have so to actually make this very easy, I have created a link that you can use to like monitor your application. Yeah, you can rename. It is possible for I'm going to paste the link to this so you can download. It is very possible for you to download this or also just copy. It is very simple. Probably you're on your PC. Make sure you just highlight all the rows and column anyway, and paste it to your Excel. It is very so now. This is what you should do. Here, you can rename this part. You can rename this part to research. So that means that you are selecting. Oh, sorry, search. Yeah, research. So this is your selection based on research. You can also add to the sheet. Yeah. So you can say, okay, this shortening this school based on ranking. Yeah. So make sure you create all these. Yeah. So and also it is. I think it is more efficient if you duplicate. You can just duplicate. Duplicate. Yeah. So here you can now for this ranking. So it means you shortlisted the schools. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, ranking. So also here, you make sure you duplicate all and shortlist the schools. So this will give you the opportunity. Okay, these are the schools based on research. Okay, this is nice. Okay, ranking. Let me see the schools that have shortlisted based on ranking because I feel my profile is competitive and I should apply to these top schools. Yeah, so you can make sure you put in, okay, probably based on funding availability, so try to like paste it there. Yeah, like I already mentioned, I think in the past I have shown how you can search for schools based on research. This is very simple. So just go to your Google. So go to your Google and just type, let's say, for instance, if I'm interested in electrochemistry, or let's say if somebody in chemistry is interested in catalysis, so just say catalysis research group, catalysis research group, USA universities. So once you put it like that, so yeah, you can see a lot of departments. You don't need to like border a lot. You see University of Chicago, University of Washington, Illinois State University. Here we have Rochester, we have UC Davis, here we have Princeton. You can see it, this search type give you the opportunity to both shortlist both top schools and also middle and low tier school. So I think this is Oregon State University. So make sure you like, okay, let's check. Okay, Qatar is, yeah, this is University of Chicago. Let's see the research group. Yeah, so I think, oh, okay, yeah, something else. So you can check each of these faculty. Let's check. Yeah. So let's see if they have a group page. Yeah, this is the website of the professor. Yeah, so I think this is the website of the professor. You can see, okay, what type of research they do by functional capacity. So if you feel okay, all what they're doing actually makes sense to you, check publication. Yeah, you can check the publication part and see the type of research they are doing. And also, whenever you check out this publication, you look at yourself and feel, can I be able to do something like this? So if you are confident that you can be able to do something like this, so I don't think, and also don't get carried away that, will I be able to do stuff like this? No, you don't have to like get carried away because you can see a lot of contributors to the work. This work cannot just be done by just an individual. So I think for a success of publication, oftentimes you always see the first author and all that co-authors. I think it's very important that you check through and see the type of stuff they do. There is no research that you cannot do if you have the determination and also you are motivated. Of course, research is based on motivation. So make sure you can go to the contact the thing. So let's see. This is this. So this is details about the professor. You can read about it and also contact. Okay, this is for those that want to contact the professor. You can say you can please send your application to this. And also, if there's no problem, also you can also tag like copy the email address, the email bar. So yeah, okay, we are going to go back here and say, okay, fine. This is the professor. You can put. Now you might not really need to put the professor's email. Just copy the group. Okay, this is the group and put it there. Paste. Yeah. So the next thing is for you to now check the documents that are required for you to be able to get an admission in this university. So how are you going to do that? You go back to the lab. So check the group members. Yeah. So you can see the group members. So they are in the, you can see this professor is in the Department of Chemistry. So now that you already know that this is the Department of Chemistry, what we are going to be doing next, you can also check their profiles of these grad students. So you just go, okay, I'll just say University of Chicago, University of Chicago, Chemistry, PhD or Master anyway. So University of Chicago Chemistry. So here you can check the application information. So you can see all the application. You can see Jerry is not required. application fee is $90. This, and also this is where you're going to get information out that, okay, is it possible for them to waive application fee, or is, so you have to like know all these information. So then you try to ask the graduate coordinator if it is possible for them to waive. Because like in my case, I've been able to get information about paying of application fee and how it can be waived. So I think it is very important that you make sure you do all this. So make sure you put the information that we are seeing here in terms of the application material. So I think that is that about this. Also, if you want to like check for universities and their ranking, it is also possible for you to do that. You can go to top universities, top US universities. I think. So there's a website that you can go to. I'm going to drop the link for you. I think this this website is nice. So let's go. Okay, we can go to ranking. So I'm going to drop. Okay, let's say here's what university. Wow, 1 minute. Let's see. Ranking by subject. Let's see. Ranking by subject. I think it is okay. Ranking by subject. Let's check. Probably we want to go to engineering. Let's see, chemical engineering. Chemical engineering. So chemical engineering. So you can see the top universities in the world. So you can also filter. Let's go to location. We're interested in the United States. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah. So that's filtered. Is there any way we can do region? Okay. I think that's fine. So you can be able to see the ranking. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'm going to apply to like 2 of them in the top 10, maybe 2 from top 20, from top 50, from 11 to 50, probably 2 universities. So make sure you check some of these websites to see the ranking. And as well, you can check the funding information from the page. And like I already mentioned, most of the schools, their PhD admission usually come with fully funded offers. So I think that will be all about this presentation. If you okay, and also probably you've shortlisted all these schools, and you really want to send emails to professors. I already have a YouTube a YouTube video on how to send an email to professor, and check here. Yeah. Send emails to professor. Yeah. So how to send an email to professor and get the fast reply. So I have posted this information. Make sure you check, it's very informative. Also, if you are preparing for graduate study in the US, so I think I have, yeah, you can see this USA Spring and Fall 2020 preparation. You can also check this video. So it will really give you an idea of how to prepare ahead. So I think that will be all about this video. So if you are just seeing my video for the first time, please endeavor to subscribe to the channel and also give me a like. So see you guys very soon.